And we're back on the super adventures of professional cycling universe, friends. So far, this is how we've performed to our sponsors' expectations. We didn't win Paris, and we didn't get a top 3 either, so we failed that goal. We won the Tirreno Adriatico, so we met that goal. We didn't even place in the Milano San Remo, so that was a fail. We did even better than expected in the Ronde, so that's why there's that blue star and the plus there. Because they only wanted a top 10, but we ended up winning it. We only were one step behind on the Paris-Roubaix. Like, they wanted us to win it, but we finished 3rd. So that, the way that goes is, it's first, top 3, top 5, top 10. And then I think top 25 is also an option. But, so if they want a top 3 and you finish 5th, that still counts as like a pass, but it's like an A- type of thing. So that's what happened here. And we didn't place in the Amstel or Liège-Bastogne-Liège. But now we have our first Grand Tour of the year, the Giro d'Italia. Last year's winner was Vincenzo Nibali. Then, yeah, Fabio Aru finished 2nd in this race 2 years ago, so hopefully he's not going to race this one. But we'll see how our team does. Let's see who we want in it. I don't want Potato. He's not there. Adrian Costa is just going to crash 100 times. Christopher Blevins is not very good. I want someone with a high overall. Jungles is in it, so he's probably going to be our leader for this. Because I want Aru, Zakarin, and Barguil all in the tour. Although, what's Zakarin's training going to look like? Oh, I guess not. Oh, season, okay. So right now, he's on a decline, so he's only going to get worse, so we don't want him in this. What about Talansky? What's Talansky going to do? Let's take a look at Talansky. Yeah, I think we can throw Talansky in there. Let's throw Talansky in. Alright, we need 2 more. Where's Caleb Iwan? He's already racing. Okay. Formalo, he's Italian. Let's put him in. And Damiano Cunego, he's Italian. He's only 71, but we'll put him in. Alright. And let's see how this will go. I don't think we're going to do very great. But my personal goal was to get Bob Jungles into the top 10. Ooh, Caleb Iwan won the first stage. So Caleb Iwan is now the official leader of the Giro d'Italia. He has a 3-second lead on Andre Greipel, because that's how time bonuses work. He's leading in the sprints, and he's... Oh, Damiano Caruso, not Cunego, but Caruso is in there. Tony Gallipan. William Bonnet. Caleb Iwan is winning this one. He's not going to win this one, though. Nicolo Bonifacio. Rick Zabel is the son of Eric Zabel, who is like one of the all-time greatest sprinters. And, oh, we did turd bad in the team ranking in the first stage. Alright. So, on to the next stage, which will be a hilly stage, which means actual riders who have a chance at winning could probably win the stage. So let's see if Bob Jungles can replicate his Tirreno Adriatico success. Normally, if you win the Tirreno Adriatico, it's like a good sign that you're like Grand Tour ready. So, because the Tirreno is set up a lot like most Grand Tours are. It's got a time trial, it's got mountain stages, it's got hills and all that stuff. So it's got everything that the tours do. So. Alright, well, next objectives. Alright, Kwiatkowski's the favorite to win the stage. Oh, why is Nairo Quintana racing in the Giro? He should save himself for the Tour. Because when you race in the Giro, you pretty much screw yourself out of winning the Tour unless you're like really like in shape for the Giro. And you manage to keep that up for the Tour. Like, it's doable, but it's like I've never found it useful to race in the Giro and then try to win the Tour. Like, if you race in the Giro, you're basically giving up the Tour, and you're like, hey, someone else can win it. So I've never been a fan of racing in both the Giro and the Tour. Like, if I do it, like, I'll probably have Bob Jungels try the Tour, but he's going to be a support rider. So it's not an issue for him. He's not going to be the team leader in the Tour if he runs it. I don't even know if he will. It depends on how his fitness is when we get there. Also, the Tour of California is coming up, so we'll need a couple people for that. The Tour of California you can run along with the Tour because the California is only 8 stages, so you can easily run that. So you want? Well, I guess they shortened it to 6 stages now. All right. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think so. All right. Caleb Buwan is in good shape. He's at 97 fitness right now. That's what we wanted. And he wins another one. Go, Iwan. Kwiatkowski is... Wait, I didn't even see the results of the second stage. Who won the second stage? Yeah, Kwiatkowski. Costa, Jungles got 6th yesterday, so that's good. So Juan has a 21-point lead in the point standings. That'll go away quickly because in the Giro, the point standings almost always goes to like the overall winner because there's a lot more mountain and hill stages in the Giro than there are on the Tour. And in the Tour, like flat stages are worth like 70 points is their maximum. Like you can get 20 points at the intermediates and 50 points at the final sprint. So like you can get up to 70 points in the in Tour de France flat stages. The most you can get in like the Giro was like 30. So there's not a whole lot of ground to make up. And then it's like the points on the mountain stages are worth the same on flat stages. So in the Tour, like points on the mountain stages are only the 25 points. So they value points a lot more for flat stages in the Tour than they do in the other races. It's a rest day already, hooray! And now it's our first mountain stage of the Giro. So we need Bob Jungels to... this is the Fort Jours de Dunkirk. We don't want Pozzato in there because he's hurt. Shoulder blade microfracture, jeez. You know what, we can put Sammy Sanchez in there. That'll be fine. Boom. Let's go with that. I don't really care too much about this race. Oh, Giro Sagan won a race. He's not very good, so it's nice to see him actually win something. Yeah, but like, Giro Sagan's not very good, but like, in order to sign Peter Sagan, you have to sign Giro Sagan, so like, if a team wants the best rider in the world, they have to package him with one that's just not good. It's not that George is the worst, but like, there's really no point to sign him because he has no strengths. Alright. Let's do this. Come on, Jungles. We're counting on you. Oh, we finished third. That's good. I am pleased with that. 15 seconds behind. So he lost 15 seconds on Mentes. So he's 21 seconds behind overall. I am okay with that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of big climbers in this race. There's usually not. It's usually like most smart teams hold their best riders for the Tour. It just happens that Movistar is not very smart because they're sending one of the best riders in the game into the Giro, which means Nairo Quintana should smoke everyone in the Giro. So if Quintana does not win this, he's an absolute flunk. Which, as I've said numerous times, Nairo Quintana is a choke artist, so it would not surprise me if he loses. Alright, another flat stage for Caleb Ewan. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we didn't get it. Oh, Ewan, you choked. Alright, he's still got a 17-point lead in the points. But Cavendish is second, so I don't like Cavendish. Obviously. Alright, here we go. Another stage in the Giro and the Tour. This one's going to be a medium mountain, so another one that Jungles is going to have to come up big in. It does have an uphill finish to a point. A little bit of an uphill right there at the end, so hopefully Jungles can do something with that. Jeez, Jungles isn't even on the favorites list. They are disrespecting the jungle. Oh, they even interviewed him. That's nice. Oh, geez, where'd you... Oh, gosh, where's Jungles? Did he quit? No. He just did bad. Oh, jeez. So he's 31 seconds behind. He's still ahead of Nairo Quintana, though. But Rafael Meca is the new overall leader. Caleb Ewan got points. How to get points? Got 4 points. Oh, okay, not many points, but 4 points. All right. For Jules de Dunkirk. Dunkirk. Simulating Berlin. Alright, so this is technically a flat stage. I don't think it's going to end up in a sprinter's frenzy because that seems pretty hilly. Oh, apparently it did though. And Caleb Ewan wins. Ooh, Sergio Luis now is only 2 seconds behind still. Actually, Caleb Ewan might actually be able to win the points because he's like doing very well on the flat stages, so maybe he'll build up enough of a points gap to hold on to that when it gets down to it. And there's enough like different mountain riders that I don't think it's going to be the same one winning every race, so we will see. I like how it's called the 4 Jours de Dunkirk, but in the pictures there's 5 Jours de Dunkirk and it's 6 stages. So 3 different numbers associated with this race. Alright, here's another medium. Oh, Quintana actually won something. And that puts him 5th overall. Jungles drops back to 7th. Yeah, because Juan's got a nice gap on the other climbers in the points. So maybe, if he can end up winning that, I'd be very happy. Alright, and the Tour of California starts today. Alright. We want Peter Sagan in there because this is a Peter Sagan race. Let's throw Barguil and Zakarin in there. I don't really want to ruin there, but you know what? Just to get an 8th rider. No, I don't want it. I don't want Pizzato or Aru in there because they're just not ready. I don't want Aru to use up the energy, and I don't want Pizzato in there because he needs healing time. So, Sagan, you bum. You bum. Losing in like that. Alright, here's a major uphill finish in the Giro. Okay, or the Dunkirk still. Still got Dunkirk. Still got Dunkirk. After this, Dunkirk will be out of the way. Who won the Dunkirk? Leon Clemente. Leon Calmenhane. Alright. Now a major uphill climb. Probably Quintana. Because Quintana thrives on those uphill finishes. Or not. Quintana cracked again. And oh, Bob Jungles finished 3rd. Maka won, so he's going to dominate the overall standings. So that's good. So if we manage to get Jungles in a top 5 finish, that'd be really good for our sponsor, because I think they want us to get top 3. I think it was in the Giro. And if we get top 5, that'll still count as like a So if we get top 5 with Jungles, that'll still count as a good day. There's 2 time trials, and those are Jungles' specialties, so maybe Jungles can make up a lot of time there. We will see. Confirmation of race calendar, sure. Alright. The Tour of California. Sagan is the favorite, but that probably means he'll lose. Because why not? Yeah. Oh, Zakarin got 2nd, though. That's good. Zakarin stepping up his game. 4 seconds behind Simon Spillock. I don't really see anyone in here that would be a threat to Zakarin for the overall, so that is a good sign right there. Alright, so tomorrow's going to be a big day. Tomorrow we got a time trial. No! Don't tell me that! Bob Jungles still feels weakened by his illness. I didn't even know he was ill. That's not good. This is the literally worst possible stage for him to get sick, because it's a time trial. It's like if he's sick, we're going to lose his advantage. At least Sagan won the thing. Won the stage. When does he not his best? Alright, so yesterday. Yeah, so on the off day, Bob Jungles got sick. Gosh darn it. Oh, Tom Dumoulin is in this anyway, so we weren't going to win anyway. Come on, Jungles, still put in some work. Oh my gosh, Jungles won anyway. What a beast. What a beast Bob Jungles is. And where are you, Tom Dumoulin? You suck. Tom Dumoulin, gosh darn it, you're terrible. You must not be very happy. So, alright, Jungles is up to 2nd overall. Same time as Nairo Quintana. Caleb Ewan still has the lead in the sprinters. Mounis Mentes. Bob Jungles is the best young rider. Bob Jungles might have a dang good career. Yeah, now he's healthy again. Good. Tour of Norway. I don't want you or you in it. So let's put Sanchez. I guess Aru can run the Tour of Norway. That's fine. It's only 5 stages. Sondre Holst Enger. He's one of my favorites. He's young and he's pretty decent. Could be better though. I remember having Sondre Holst Enger in my career mode in Pro Cycling Manager 2012. He's only like 18 and like his stats are like mid 70s to begin, so it's like an 18-year-old with mid 70s stats is really freaking good. So like he hasn't gotten any better since then, but back in 2012, like I always kept him around because it was insane. Alright, Kittel won the stage. Sagan finished second. Once we get to the Tour, we're going to run every race because that'll be fun. And that'll be the bulk of our series right now for this year. Alright, Jungles, we need you to come through in the clutch again. Alright, 5th. He mauled Quintana, even though they all got the same time. So there won't be any time gaps. So he's still 37 seconds behind. Alright. Juan still has the lead. Tour of Norway. Ooh, Fabio Aru won the second stage. Because the first stage was just a flatty. So Fabio Aru now leads the overall. That's good. I mean, if he doesn't win the Tour of Norway, then we're pretty much screwed for the Tour because the Tour of Norway should be extremely easy for Aru to win. So Barguil and Zakarin did well. Let's see the overall. Alright, so Barguil is now 4 seconds behind Koenig in the Tour of California. Matthews, Kittel, and Sagan are all like right there, and Boston Hagen. They're all like within 7 points of each other in the sprint race. So that'll be fun to watch. Alright, Caleb Ewan, today's your stage again. Keep it successful. Alright, he got second. But that should still give him a point lead because Cavendish is further behind. Yeah, so he's now 41 points ahead in the points. So that is a good thing. Ahead of Andre Greipel, too, so Greipel's a scrub. Not really, but he's not anyone I'm really worried about. Greipel is extremely good and consistent, but he's not going to win very many stages at this point in time. Alright, Aru and Philippe just swapped roles, and Aru still wins. Okay. Aru is still up front. A time trial in the Tour of California. So let's hope for some good things. Yep, Zakarin is now the leader. That's good. Because Zakarin is a decent time trial stat. 74 is okay. It's not great, but it was good enough to get him the overall lead. Unless he got the overall lead earlier and I just missed it. It's entirely possible. Alright. Come on, Iwan, you got another one. Another one in your back pocket. Yes! Alright. Caleb Iwan wins another one. Bob Jungles is still just 37 seconds behind. Our prospects for a top 5 are looking really good, though, because we're now 30 seconds ahead of Bake Malama for 5th. And, like, almost 50 seconds ahead of this guy for 6th. So our prospects for a top 5 are looking good. Alright, confirm. Sure. And if we can manage to do well in all 3 of these races, then we'll get a nice balance bonus. Because we win money. Alright, Aru has to win the stage. If Aru does not win the stage, we're screwed in the tour. Plain and simple. Yep, okay, he won it. Good. 18 seconds. And then a minute back to 3rd. So, like, these two are definitely the class of the field. Even though Aru should be mauling him in the mountains. Ooh, Aru's mountain stat went up to 84. That's nice. Alright, the last stage of the Tour of California. So Sagan can win this stage. He should win the points classification. Maybe, hopefully. Well, Matthew's got 2nd, so maybe not. Sakarin wins the overall in the Tour of California. Yes! Sagan won the points standings. This guy won that. That guy won that. And we won the team overall in the Tour of California. So we mopped the floor with the Tour of California. So that's good. Alright, stage 14 in the Giro. Let's go, Bob Jungles, come on. Oh my gosh, he actually won the stage. Bob Jungles is having a year. He won the Tirreno Adriatico, and now he's like doing so darn good in the Giro. He only picked up 4 seconds because they finished in the same time. But he's now distinctively... Wait, what? Yeah, oh, that's the points. He's now distinctively ahead of Quintana. Oh, Mientes even moved up. So Mientes is back to 3rd. Quintana's back to 4th. Alright. Next day. Yes, we won 39,840 euros for the Tour of California. And Bob Jungles is sick again. Come on. Oh! Although, wait, he won the last stage while sick, so maybe being sick is Bob Jungles' secret weapon. Alright. Let's see how today will go. If we can keep it to a 30-second gap behind Meka in the overall, I feel good about our chances for the overall, because Meka is not that great a time trialist, and Bob Jungles is like 79 as opposed to 73. So a 6-point gap that, depending on how long the time trial is, 30-second deficit should be good enough to overcome. Especially since like Quintana and Mientes are also crap. So even if these two guys get ahead of us, we might actually be able to win the Giro. That would be awesome. Although, like, we got a lot of mountains. So Bob Jungles has to keep this up through 4 mountain stages and a medium mountain stage. So he has to... yeah, how long is this one? 29 kilometers. Yeah, so at 29 kilometers... At 29 kilometers, Bob Jungles should be able to make up a 30-second deficit pretty easily in the time trial. So, I think if we keep it to like 40-something seconds, for like 45, 47 seconds, I think we should be good to win it. If he's still there at that point in time. Alright, this is a huge test for Jungles. It's a downhill, so that does benefit us a bit because you don't have as large time gaps on downhill finishes. Yeah! Boom! Bob Jungles. Third, and he Quintana, and Meka alone in that group right there. So they managed to put time. That is a extremely encouraging sign. And he also got a time gap for finishing in the top 3, so he's now 29 seconds behind. Caleb Ewan is running away with the points classification. He's 53 points ahead. And he recovered. Bob Jungles is having a year. Let me tell you, he is having a year. Alright, Bob, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Keep it going. Alright, he finished ahead of Quintana. Ooh, where's Meka? Wow, Meka dropped out. So Quintana's now in the lead. Or, Jungles is now in the lead. Quintana's second. Wow. Wow, Rafael Meka dropped out. That's crazy. This is crazy. If Bob Jungles manages to win the Giro d'Italia, this is gonna be crazy. Like, I might have to put him in the Tour as our leader just because, like, this is like a string of luck that I have never seen in this game. Because, like, Jungle's stats are good, but they should not be good enough to win a Grand Tour of any kind. Like, Nairo Quintana, he has great physical stats, and his mountain rating is an 81. Like, Bob Jungles is all around pretty good, but, like, a 3-point deficit in the mountain stats should not mean that Jungles is holding his own. Unless Quintana's, like, physical, unless his, like, fitness level is pretty low, which I guess is possible, but... Alright, so we lost time. Oh, geez, we lost a lot of time. Alright, so Nairo Quintana's now in the lead. Mentes is second. Jungles is now 7 seconds back. Alright. Breathe, Jungles. You have 2 more mountain stages to go. Oh no, Damiano Cunego's retiring. I don't want that. I want him to come back. Cunego, come back. Let's get Blevins in there. That race doesn't really matter. Alright. Come on, Jungles. Bob Jungles is channeling his inner Schleck. Oh, geez, he lost a ton of time there. Oh, geez. I don't think we're going to get it. Nah, 46 seconds now, and, like, we'll probably lose a lot of time in the next stage, too. Oh, man. We cracked at the end. We cracked at the end. Well, we still managed to get what our sponsors wanted, so that's good. Edgar won another race. Yay. Alright, if Jungles can keep the time gap at 0, we might have a chance. At 47 second gap. Ooh! 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 Second on the day. 44 seconds back. Alright. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. 44 seconds at the time trial. I think Jungles should be able to cover 44 seconds. But we will see. We will see next time on the professional cycling world of cycles going around Italy. Yay!